Welcome to the latest edition of Women's Health Updates, covering breakthroughs in the past 2 weeks. Brought to you by Lucid Quest. AstraZeneca's Datroway, also known as datopotamab deruxtecan, has been granted FDA Priority review as a first-line treatment for metastatic triple-negative breast cancer. The TROPION-Breast02 trial demonstrated a significant improvement in overall survival for patients compared to traditional chemotherapy. This is a potential breakthrough for the 70% of TNBC patients who are not candidates for immunotherapy, providing them with a new treatment option. However, AstraZeneca's Saphnelo, an erythematosus subcutaneous formulation, has received a complete response letter from the FDA. The agency has requested additional information, and the company plans to resubmit its application. Meanwhile, the intravenous formulation remains available globally, but this delay means more data is needed before a decision can be made on the SC formulation. In other news, Biogen's Litifilimab has received FDA Breakthrough Therapy Designation for the treatment of cutaneous lupus erythematosus. This is a significant step forward, as Litifilimab is a first-in-class treatment targeting BDCA2 and shows promise in Phase 2 trials. Currently, there are no targeted therapies for cutaneous lupus erythematosus, so this designation could pave the way for a much-needed treatment option. A recent study in the UK has found a possible link between menopause and Alzheimer's-like brain changes, specifically the loss of grey matter in regions responsible for memory and emotion. The research suggests that hormonal changes during menopause may contribute to the increased incidence of Alzheimer's disease in women. These findings underscore the importance of monitoring brain health during menopause for early intervention. BioNxt has released promising final preclinical results for its cladribine sublingual oral dissolvable film, which demonstrated a 40% higher systemic drug delivery compared to conventional tablets. This formulation could offer enhanced patient compliance for multiple sclerosis treatment by improving systemic availability and potentially reducing side effects, thus optimizing dosing for better tolerability. AbbVie has launched the Love in Mind campaign, focusing on the emotional impact of migraines on romantic relationships. The campaign highlights how migraines affect relationship dynamics, with many patients reporting difficulty in maintaining intimacy and cancelling social engagements during an attack. This initiative aims to raise awareness of the broader emotional toll of migraines and promote patient-centered care strategies. Lundbeck presented real-world data from the INFUSE study, showing that its migraine treatment, Vyepti, has led to significant reductions in migraine frequency in patients who had failed previous treatments. Over 44% of patients experienced at least a 50% reduction in migraine days. This data could help establish new treatment standards, particularly for patients with a high disease burden. Teva has announced a strategic partnership with Novartis to relaunch Mayzent in Canada for multiple sclerosis patients. The partnership combines Teva's expertise in MS with Novartis's resources to ensure continued access to this important treatment, which will enhance the care available to MS patients in Canada and potentially influence drug pricing and accessibility. In Japan, Norlevo, an emergency contraceptive pill, has become available over the counter for the first time. The pill is now accessible at over 5,400 pharmacies across Japan without a prescription, increasing access to emergency contraception. However, concerns have been raised regarding privacy and the potential for increased pricing. Meanwhile, in Afghanistan, the Taliban has banned the use of contraceptive pills and shut down many reproductive health clinics. This ban has severely restricted women's access to critical family planning options and further reduced reproductive healthcare services, impacting women's health and autonomy in the country. Stay ahead in women's health research. Like, share, and subscribe for our updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com.